In your child's pose, just settle into the lower part of your back by allowing the knees to spread as wide as possible. And then just gently pulling your hip bones back. Feeling your inhalation expanding the whole of the back of your body. And the exhalation, allowing you to find softness with your touch on the floor. As you inhale, say breath. As you exhale, we count, so say 1. So inhale, say breath. Exhale, 2. Count all the way up to 10, and then just allow the counting and the words to stop. As you next inhale, draw your hands back, come up onto hands and knees, stacking the shoulders over your wrists. Open the chest into upward cat. Exhale, downward cat. Flow between those two, breathing in to your upward cat, breathing out, downward cat. Dropping down onto your forearms, taking the elbows underneath the shoulders, and continuing to cat. Focusing more through the upper part of your back, and just allowing the lower part of your back just to feel relaxed and natural as you move. Especially as you come into downward cat here, really push down through the forearms and every single fingertip and try and separate the shoulder blades as much as possible. Nice. As you next inhale again, sit yourself or throw your hands back, take your hips over your knees, spread your arms wide and take them up overhead. If it feels nice, add in a little back bend like a camel, but if not, stay as upright as possible. Think about pulling the abdominals in, lifting the rib cage up. Bring your hands down to the floor, hips back, child's pose. Let's do that again. Inhaling into upward cat. Exhale, downward cat. Inhale, come up onto your knees, take your arms wide into a camel or just straight upright. Exhale, hips back, child's pose. 2 more times through. Breathing into upward cat. Breathing out, down the cat. Push your inner thighs out here. Inhale, take the hands off the floor. Reach up, lift the center of the chest. Exhale, squeeze the belly back. One more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Just be careful you don't cause any irritation in your lower back as you back bend by lengthening the lower back as you lift up. Exhale, child's pose. Now let's take your eye gaze towards the fingertips. Striking cobra. If you don't want to come into cobra, go into upward cat again. Then downward dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Drop the knees to the floor as you inhale, upward cat. Exhale, back to child's pose. Striking cobra, hands slide further forwards first. Pull the chest through the arms. If you'd like to come into upward dog, then you can. Beautiful, exhale. Downward dog, bend your knees here as much as you need to keep your back long. Knees to the ground as you inhale, upward cat, exhale, back into child's pose. One more time through. Squeeze the shoulder blades down your back. Push your arms firmly into the floor. This time, instead of child's pose, walk your feet towards your hands and find forward fold. Bending the knees as much as you need. You're welcome to take your feet wider if you need a little bit more space here. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Inhaling, rise. Take the arms up overhead. As you exhale, shift the weight into your right leg. Cross the left toe in front of the right shin or ankle above the knee. I'm going to fall over already. Hips back and fold. The chest just comes forwards into a hinge. Then stand, swap sides, breathe in, take the arms up, cross the other ankle over the opposite knee or shin. Exhale, arms back, lower back is long, hips pull back. Land the feet to the floor, inhale, arms overhead, exhale, knees bend and fold. Step your right leg back, a long step into lunge and drop the knee. Take a twist towards the leg, unless it's too uncomfortable. Then pivot your front foot. So your heel stays down, the toes lift. Turn the toes towards the outer edge, a quarter turn. Pull the top hip back, drop the bottom hip to the floor. And then reach your arm down towards your foot. Yeah, lounging lizard. Coming back into your lunge, step forwards into forward fold. Left leg steps back, a long step to lunge, drop the knee to the floor. Take a twist or stay in the lunge. Top shoulder draws back. Lounging lizard, lift your right toes off the floor, turn them a quarter turn outside. Right hip pulls back, left hip to the floor, reach the left arm to right arm, even towards your foot. Left foot. Yes, I had a double check there. Come back to the front of your mat. Lift the knee, step back into plank. Either toes or on the knees. Exhale, lower. Elbows stay in. Inhale into your back bend of choice. Cobra, upward dog, upward cat. Exhale, downward dog. Press the chest back to the thighs. Step or jump your feet to your hands as you inhale. As you exhale, fold. Rise to the top. So we're just going to do the balance. Shift the weight into, it doesn't matter which leg you go first. Cross one ankle over the opposite knee. So this is your inhale. On the exhale, you fold. As you inhale, we swap sides. As you exhale, you fold. Two more times on each side. Hips back. Try and keep the standing knee in line with the centre of the foot. That will help with the balance. Also notice if you start to twist your hips more onto the diagonal at any point. And if you do, that will probably make you fall over. So you just need to know about it. Once you've done both sides equally an even amount of times, place both feet to the floor. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Exhale, knees bend and fold. Right leg takes a long step back to lunge. Knee down. That's your breath in. Keep your body long, so crown of the head pulls forwards. Exhale, twist. Inhale, pivot. Drop the arm behind. Exhale, turn back to the front. Inhale, step forwards. Exhale, fold. Other side, left leg back. As you inhale, knee down. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lounging lizard. Exhale, back to lunge. Step forwards on the inhale. Exhale, fold. 2 more times on each side. Step the right leg back. So you're welcome to go at your own pace. You can even keep the knee off the floor if you wish to. And then you pivot onto the outer edge of the right foot as you come into lounging lizard, as well as the left foot. Try not to lock the knees out as you fold. Always keep the knees soft. Left leg back. Draw the belly in as you twist. Pivot both feet if you're staying with the knee off the floor. Drop the hip down, try not to sink into the shoulder. One more time each side. Oh, that's the same leg. Go knee up or knee down. Work with what works for you. This time step back to plank once you've done both sides. Nice, knees or toes. Exhale, bend your arms. Keep your body solid. Inhale into your back bend. Exhaling into downward dog. Next sequence, lift your right leg up for 3-legged dog. At the top, you can choose to stay here or bend the knee, open the hip. If you wish to do this with your left knee on the floor, you can also do that. As you next inhale, you're going to come forwards to plank and bring your knee towards your chest. Then sweep the leg back up into 3-legged dog. Then step this time forwards, foot between the hands. If it doesn't get there, pick it up, slide it forwards, and then pull your hips back into pyramid. From there, we shift forwards into standing split, or you can stay in your pyramid. Then step back into downward dog. Left leg Rises on the inhale, three-legged dog, bends the knee at the top, open the hip, keep shoulders square to the floor. Come forwards into plank, take the knee underneath the torso. That's your inhale. On the exhale, push back into three-legged dog. Step the foot forwards between the hands. As you inhale, as you exhale, pull the hip back. You can be upright here, hands to shins, hands to floor, or fold nose to knee. Either stay or shift forwards into your left leg. Lift the right leg up into standing split. Exhale, tip a little deeper. Land the foot along, step back. Breathe in, breathe out, step back, down the dog. If you wish to rest in between rounds, drop down into child's pose. If not, right leg again, lifts the three-legged dog. Pull your belly in, reach the leg out of the hip socket. Bend the knee, open the hip by lifting the knee towards the ceiling and the foot to the opposite butt cheek. Plank, knee under body. You can drop the knee here, the left knee here if you wish. Three-legged dog. Push the ball of the foot away. Step the foot forwards as you inhale. Pull your hips back into pyramid as you exhale. Now roll the inner thighs in just to stay yourself. Either stay here or shift forwards and lift the leg into standing split. Inhale, squeeze the belly in to pull the chest closer to the leg. Take a long step back as you inhale, land into lunge, exhale, step back, down dog. Left leg. Reach it up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Step the foot forward, plank even, knee to chest as you inhale. As you exhale, push everything back into a three-legged dog. Nicely done. Stepping forwards to lunge as you inhale. Exhale, pyramid. Press down through the inner edge with both feet. Either stay or shift forwards and lift the back leg. Exhale. Can you stretch both of your legs further away? Inhale, land, lunge. Exhale, down dog. Again, you can choose to rest, or we're going to do one more round on each side. Right leg lifts as you breathe in. Yes, breathe out, bend the knee, open the hip. Where can you take it? Explore it. Sweep underneath, plank, inhale. Lift your belly, lift your knee closer to your chest. Three-legged dog. Lunge, foot forwards, then pyramid as you exhale. Pull your tailbone up more. Nice. Either stay or shift forwards. Keep the weight over the center of the foot and the four corners of your foot pushing down to keep your standing legs stable. Take a long step back or bend the front knee if you're in pyramid still. Step back into downward dog. Left leg. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, bend the knee. Plank, knee to the chest. This time think more cat by pushing into the ground from the shoulders down to the hands, so we round the upper back. Three-legged dog. Lunge, foot to the hands. Breathe in, breathe out to pyramids. Drag back and up. Nice. Either stay or shift forwards and lift. Take a long step back. Inhale. Exhale. This time plank. If you want to rest, child's pose. If not, flow. Everyone make your way into standing forward fold, feet to hands. And then roll up to stand. We're going to add all of that together. Let's have a little shake out. Readjust the clothing. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Lift your right leg, cross it over the left knee. Exhale, fold, chest over thigh. As you inhale, stand, flip foot down, exhale, forward fold. Step your right leg back a long step. Lunge, knee up or knee down. Take the twist towards it, spread the reach of the arms. Lounging lizard, pivot everything round towards the left side. Hand comes down. Nice, take a breath in, reach up and over into lunge. This time we're going to step back into, or sweep the left leg back and up into three-legged dog. Bend the knee at the top, open the hip. Inhale, plank, knee to chest. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, foot to the hands. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, shift forwards. Standing split. Exhale. Kind of deep stretch in the hamstring. Take a long step back into lunge. This time, step back to plank and lower, or rest in child's pose. Mid-back squeezes here, good. Exhale. Step or jump your feet to your hands as you breathe in. As you breathe out, fold. Rising to the top, so everyone comes to the top of your mat if you're not already there. This time, shift the weight into your right leg, cross the left ankle over the right knee. Exhaling, sweep back. Inhale, foot down, arms up. Extended mountain, exhale, fold. Left leg takes a long step back. Lunge, twist as you exhale. Lounging lizard. Feel that deep opening in the outer hip. Coming back to the front of your mat, lift the knee if it's down. Sweep your right leg back and up into three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, knee bends, open hip. Stepping forwards. No, plank, there we go. Yeah, you know where to go. Push back. Find your thumbs and your second finger pushing firmer into the floor. Step the foot forwards. Inhale, exhale, pyramid. Yeah, melt your shoulders. Stay or shift forwards and standing split. Take a long step back, nicely done. Hands down, step back to plank and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, child's pose. Then you sit back onto your hips, walk your hands in. If you want to find a more comfortable position to sit in, you can. Sit anywhere you like. But take the one hand to the outer edge of your head. For some reason I've got like sweat pouring off my face. Tilt your head gently towards the opposite shoulder, and then play around with the placement of your other arm. See where you want to go. Maybe slide the hand up the center of your back. And just gently draw your chin down towards the opposite armpit. Push your head into your hands, return it back to upright. Remove the hand from behind your back if it's there or wherever it was. And then let's change sides. Lift the head up and tilt. So you're not trying to pull it down. You're just trying to create length in the side of the neck. Explore where you want the other arm to go. Gently drop your chin towards the opposite armpit. And then turn your head back to upright. Remove the hand. Just do a few gentle neck rolls. Changing direction. Then we're going to place the hands on the front of the neck. Hand sliding down, other hand. So hand presses down, top hand pulls it down. Lift the chin up. And then kind of push your chin forward. Maybe look up on the diagonal. And change sides. And then we're going to turn back down. Hopefully you haven't got pins and needles in your feet now. Spin your feet round to the front. So 2 options for you. Either modified half lotus. So you're going to cross one leg in front. So one leg underneath the other leg. That ankle can either sit onto the thigh, onto the shin, or what would then, if neither of those feel comfortable for you, take your supporting leg foot to floor instead. Because then you'll get the same stretch, it would just be a little bit easier to get into. So, or you can be in that one if you prefer anyway. If you're in the half lotus, then hinge forwards a touch. Try and bring both of your sit bones back down onto the floor. If you're in, this is seated swan, by the way. If you're in this option, try to activate your upper back muscles, so you're pulling them back and squeezing them together so we don't sink into the shoulders. And then your aim there is to gently press the center of your chest towards the inner edge of your shin. Taking 5 more deep breaths. At the end of your 5 breaths, slowly walk your hands back in. Uncross the leg. Place both feet flat to the floor with the knees up, and then take a few rolls side to side. With the top leg here, really focusing on rolling the outer edge of the thigh inwards. So you get some nice release in the opposite opposing muscles. And then switch over to the other side. So you have to remember what side you did first now. Crossing either the ankle above the knee in this more seated upright position, or tucking the bottom leg underneath. Trying to keep the foot flexed so the ankle isn't bent and twisted, regardless of what position you're in. So that way we can help maintain the ankle and knee alignment and stability. And then whenever you're ready to, and it feels like you're evenly placed on the floor, take the gentle fold forwards. If you find that leaning forwards makes your butt cheeks lift off the floor, use your hands to push yourself back a little bit. And then work on keeping the center of your balance as you come down. And then if you've got a much longer torso than you have limb length of your legs, then that's often a noticeable thing. Find the intensity without it being too much. And just focus on your breathing, just breathing into the space, into the upper back. Breathing out and feeling softness travel all over your body. Taking your last 5 breaths here. At the end of those 5 breaths, there's no rush if you're still there, if you're still breathing. Across the legs, feet to the floor, and then roll the thighs side to side again. Making your way onto your back. I'm just going to take one bridge to finish. Squeezing the bum to activate those muscles again. Feel free to support your hips with your hands if you wish. Or try climbing onto the shoulders, maybe clasping the hands underneath your back. Pressing the inner edge of the heels down to the inner edge of the ball of the feet into the floor. If you wish to go into the full back bend, with the hands just over the shoulders, then you're welcome to go there. You don't have to. But if you wish to, press the chest over towards the wrists and lengthen everyone, lengthen the whole of your spine. Whenever you're ready to come down, do so gently, one part of your spine at a time. If you need to, draw the knees into your chest. If your body needs anything else in this moment, give it to it. Or settle into a comfortable position, ready to relax. Following every breath in its entirety. Observing anywhere in your body that you need to soften, let go of. Or even just move slightly to feel more comfortable. Keeping your mind focused. So count the length of your inhalation and allow the exhalation to be longer. Maybe try 1.5 times the length of your inhale, or twice. So if you're breathing in for a count of 4, breathe out either for 6 or 8. as a rough guide. At the end of your next exhalation, allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm. And then slowly reawaken your body. Making gentle movements to your fingers, to your toes. You gently hugging the knees in towards the chest. Or anything else that your body calls for. And then in your own time, in your own way, make your way back up to seated.